Hello and welcome back to spekdyt. Today we're looking at Warhammer Conquest issue number 5. Let me get this open and then we'll start having a closer look inside. Okay, so let's take a closer look. What we have here is the sprue for the lieutenant character. This is like your first HQ for this game. This actually requires glue. Now there is plastic glue, and if you actually pre-order and you get them delivered, you would have actually received your plastic glue. I think it was intended for this model. If not, you can go online and buy simple plastic glue or head to your local hardware store and you should find one. Now this character is specifically for the Ultramarines, and I will be repainting mine for Blood Angels, which means I'm going to have to remove the logos. And that's okay, that's fine. So let's take a look. The price is still $7.99. I had to find this in the WH Miss, and I had to fight to get this. Literally, it was the last copy, and well, one of the last 2 copies, and I had to pick up both because one of them will be a giveaway. And I'll speak about that later on, due to the fact that I've gotten to 100 subscribers already, and I'm really surprised at how quick that's went. And I want to thank you all, and to show my thanks and appreciation, I'll be doing another giveaway. 250 subscribers, and it will be for this Warhammer Conquest magazine. Okay, so it's got the information there as always. So the character, the focus, the spotlight, so we get to see what they're about and what it does. As I said, I will be repainting this. We're looking at power weapons for the first time, and that looks pretty good. So that's a nice dynamic for the game. We're looking at different types of weaponry. Now, if you are collecting along and you're building as I'm building, like the additional bits and pieces, kind of like the tank traps, dragon's teeth, the containers, crates, and your basing, I think at this point you pretty much decided whether this is a game that you wish to continue playing, because you would have had 1 or 2 games, and if you wish to continue collecting it. And if you do, getting to understand the rule of cool can really help you choose your armies. Now, this is the army you've been introduced to, but again, you know, with a little bit more information, you might choose something slightly different. And they've done that by constantly introducing little story times, like with Orcs, the Necrons, and others in such the previous issues. Okay, so we've got our instructions for build. It talks about glue right there. So that's really handy, and it does take a bit of patience. If it's the first time you're gluing, super glue is good if you wish to change your model in future, but the model here doesn't have much flexibility in its range. So for now, as is, we have our colors as before, our painting patterns. Again, the colors are at the top there to show you what you're using. That should be fine. Right now you should be used to that. Okay, one thing just looking at this that I really like is there's a continuous story about how it's an ambush in the same location. I know it's been the same map and they've got another side to it if you flip the game map over. But this is taking place on like a starship, so that's pretty cool. I mean, you could say it's wherever. And I will be building some more terrain which looks slightly different, so you can play on the reverse of this map. So just a couple of little bits and pieces to make you think more tactically about how to play the game, have a bit more fun, and just a little bit of variation, because running the same map over and over again can get boring. And that's why so many gamers have so many mats. Okay, so let's have a look at the rest of it. Ambushing, fair game, stat updates. You could use these alongside your previous ones that you had before with the Reavers. So that's fantastic, but they're trying to balance out here to show you how powerful that character is. How characters work, the interaction, the focus on who you can shoot and where and when. The game section, I don't want to show too much there, but anyway, the game section, and this looks good. It looks like it could be fun. Now, every time I've done one of these, it's only taken a few minutes to play the game in itself, and that's always fun. And I think they even highlight in here that Repugnus here is actually a character. I'll have to have a good look. But for now, that's that. Let's have a look. More information on subscribing. You have some guidance here. Just go into your local Games Workshop store. Exploration. Look, it's so overwhelming in some of the stores. The best thing to do is stick to the rule of cool. If you're looking for models, just go there, turn up at the store, have a look, what catches your eye. And what I'm going to break down in a couple more episodes is the way to select your army. You don't want to be trapped with an army that you don't like or one that you can't play, but one that you can have fun with. Okay? So, this is a sprue, singular model. It's nice and clean there. As I said, it has those ultramarine logos on it. I am going to have to shave those off. But that is what it is because I want to convert them to Blood Angels. That's the base, which I'm going to narratively base. And I think I want to go with the snow effect. I've been speaking about it quite often on Instagram anyway, about how I want to do this base. And I want to have my Blood Angel Lieutenant traipsing through the snow, fighting off Poxwalkers all the way down to the main city of war. You know, just he's that tough that he's come on his own. And I think that's the story I'm going to tell with this base. As for the competition, let me get some information, I'll come back. Right, so there's two things happening. One, for my 250 subscriber giveaway, I will be giving away this issue of Warhammer Conquest. All you need to do is comment below, subscribe, share that information and like, and tell me why you would like this model and what story you would have for your model. I think that would be great. And also, I will be giving away another Warhammer Conquest issue number 1. If you haven't got it, you might get lucky in this case. If you have been following along with the bases, if you can create a base, I would like to see what your bases look like. And I will put them in a video to show people. And what we'll do is we'll have a little competition. Those that we agree have, you know, gets the most thumbs up for their, or most commented on their base, will be the winner. And then we'll get an issue of Warhammer Conquest issue number 1. So just in case you're behind, you can catch up. So, if my order doesn't arrive and I can't get my hands on the magazine through hell or high water, on the back we can already see what's coming in the next 2 issues. I mean, we've already seen the Poxwalkers, or Death Guard, sorry, Death Guard, and the washes we would have already picked up or made our own. So that's no issue. We kind of get how that works. So what I may do instead is start off with where to go next, and we're going to be looking at some other products from Games Workshop where you can use your characters that you've taken your time to paint, and you could actually enjoy the game with a more fuller experience. Okay, and then once we get back to getting the magazine, we will continue. So remember, there's a 250 issue subscriber giveaway, and there's a competition for the best narrative base, which is based on the videos which I've done previously, which is the lava base, the toxic base. There will be a snowed base going up fairly soon, rubble base and city base, urban bases. So if you could like, comment, share and subscribe as always. This has been Spect, short and sweet. As always, PC out.